Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Code with Tomi. This video is another video on the Python tutorial series for beginners on my channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about classes in Python. Now, what is classes? Classes is an object constructor which takes different attributes. It defines different attributes. Let's just dive straight into the practical aspect of it. But before we go there, there's something they call object-oriented programming. Object-oriented programming is what Python is about. Python is an object-oriented programming language. That's why it allows us to we can define a class, define a functions, and all those stuff. That's what basically object-oriented programming is. In the future, I'm going to do a tutorial series basically for object-oriented programming. But let's go into today's video. Now, to define a class, what we're going to write is class. Now, the name of the class. Let's say the name of this class is teacher. Now, we want it to take different attributes of that teacher. To do that, we'll say this. We are going to define an init function. This thing is there's nothing to understand in it. You just need to just like assimilate it. Then we're going to open this parenthesis and we're going to write self. Now this is how to define an init function. This init function is what is going to take the attributes. That means the teacher's age, the teacher's name, the teacher's qualification and stuff. Then we can say cannot define the attribute we want. Name, that's for the teacher's name. Age, let's just those two attributes are okay. Now that's it. And now let's give the name and age a specific attribute. Let's say self dot name will now can be equal to name, and then self dot age can be equal to age. Now I've defined this successfully. Now let's say we want to use this later in our function. To do this, let's just define we're going to define a variable, and we're going to take the variable from this class. We can say teacher 1. Let's say the first teacher. We'll say from the teacher class, the teacher's name is Donald, and then the teacher's age is 45. Now, if we want to print teacher 1, this is what it's going to print. It shows us that teacher 1 is an object from this class. But now we just leave this and do this. It didn't print anything. Good. For us to print, let's say the teacher's name or something, we have to define it. We'll say print teacher 1 dot name. Now this is going to print the name of the teacher. You see this? Teacher 1, that's the first teacher. Let's say we can have 50 teachers, but we're defining variable one by one. The first teacher, the name is Donald, and then we can also tell it to print the teacher's age. 45. That's what class is basically used for. But class is more broad than this. It's used very well in Python programming language and in the Django framework, because Python is an object-oriented programming language. I'm going to, as I said earlier, I'm going to do a tutorial series on object-oriented programming. This is what class is basically used for. That's going to be all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you understood. If you have any question, please drop it in the comment below. If you like the video, please don't forget to smash the like button, and please subscribe and press the notification bell so you get notified when I release new videos. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.